Howdy folks, and welcome back to XCOM 2 with Gaming While Others Sleep. We're picking that right up where we left off again here, just finishing the last mission. We pretty much have everything updated, so we're just going to go ahead and start off with our trying to see if we can't get that engineer.
Avenger plotting new course. Guerrilla Tactics School now operational.
Ooh, excellent. Alright, let's go ahead and see what we can do there. Don't quite have a sergeant yet, so we won't be able to get squad size. Nope, gonna need one more. But let's go ahead and start getting some additional drops. Well, no, we're gonna need to build a power center soon, so let's just leave that as it is. But let's go ahead and start training. Mr. Osvaldo Ruiz. Okay, you are going to become a grenadier. Here we go. Three, okay,
Maximum
perfect.
power consumption reached.
And excellent, that's exactly what we needed. 80 supplies, we have 114.
Power relay construction initiated.
Okay, and we're going to use our scientist to speed that. Actually, you know what? No, we're going to take that engineer off there. Whoop. And we're going to put her on the proving ground. There we go, perfect. Yeah, the power relay is not as important since we're already operating it at the power until we build something else. We're fine. Let's see if we can get that other engineer here real quick. The faster we can build the proving ground, the better there.
I do not think I could have predicted this outcome.
Okay, and your research, perfect.
Intriguing.
Now, what are we going to do here? I know the Advent Trooper is really not useful. I can't remember about the sectoid. I'll leave that for now. Get a resistance radio started.
Valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
Okay,
Commander,
let's hope.
We can now work to establish contact with local resistance groups.
Excellent, excellent. 19th. Can we get this 2 days before we...
We'll need to scan the
oh, yeah, very good. Okay, got ourselves an engineer. And you know what? Let's start him. Let's start excavating. We want to kind of get down to this power coil. Or do you want to start shelling that out for a... Got 58, 38, 33. It gets a lot more supplies by doing it, but I really would like to get down to that power coil. Well, let's go ahead and start clearing this one out. There we go. We got one more day on the Grenadier training. He's almost done. Let's go ahead and start making contact here.
After we pay the initial intel cost to make contact, we'll have to scan the region for a few days before the local resistance cell comes out of hiding.
Then we might go up
Once
and grab
we
those
find them, we'll
ridges.
be up and running in the new region. Commander, using
Nothing on the local comms.
Ah,
Advent's been quiet lately.
crap. We're not going to
Guessing we have
finish.
you to thank for that.
Our pleasure, Grandmother. Enjoy it while it lasts.
We plan to. Our water purification.
Massive signal coming from the Advent Network Tower. It's global. Sir, I think you want to see this.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years, the Advent Coalition has worked tirelessly to repair the ravages and injustices of the old world. Under our
This is our first retaliation strike. These get to be really annoying, to say the least.
And our world heals. And yet, among us, there are still those who would refuse to acknowledge the truth, who are determined to see all that we have achieved.
Multiple radar contacts on
So,
approach to Haven.
they're attacking into South America, and yet
End. Even as I speak to you today,
Gun incoming on approach.
see,
Your signal's breaking up.
no, it's not. It's perfectly coming in clear. You can hear everything and see everything that's happening.
Right on top of you.
See, right on top.
You, Avenger.
No, you're not. You can hear everything he's saying.
continued safety and well-being throughout this crisis.
Yeah, well,
Get your people out of there.
these are the people that couldn't take back the world until I got woken up, or the commander got woken up. So, apparently their tactics weren't very good either.
And prosperity.
They don't stand a chance. Commander, we should get a squad ready to deploy.
Yeah, because apparently we're the only ones with guns. And here we go. You may see the plane in the bottom side of the screen there. One of the old fighters.
We have a squad ready to move on the Resistance Haven currently under siege by the aliens.
Alright, we're
Give
going
the
to
word and
retaliation
we'll move
site.
out.
Fly ourselves back to Mexico.
Setting course for Mexico.
Even though it showed everybody heading down into South America, but you know, whatever. Alright. Do we have any other grenadiers that are up and running? Whoop, wrong queue. Do that a lot. Nope. That's all we have because everybody else is wounded. Crap. Alright. I really am not looking forward to going up against some faceless. But don't got much choice, do we? At least it says easy, but that's, you know, highly subjective. Any luck, there'll be one or two faces we can catch him at the end.
Sky Ranger, squad green to deploy.
Let's do it.
Advent's so-called peacekeepers are hitting one of the resistance camps in this area, and they're taking out civilians and fighters alike. We're deploying to protect as many people as we can. Secure the site and take out any hostile forces.
Operation
threatening
Sleeping
the area.
Sleep. Well, of course it's Sleeping Sleep. What else would it be? Now, see, that looks a little like New Mexico.
Menace 1-5, hostile forces
Trying to land us here, telling us it's Los
outpost.
Angeles.
Eliminate
I'll tell you
all
what.
enemy units and protect those civilians. Advent came in hot, and so did we.
Yeah.
You won't have a concealed position for deployment on this one.
Which isn't that big a deal. You know, they tell you have to rescue the civilians, but really what you can do is kill the enemy. And then all the civilians you would have rescued automatically get rescued anyway. So unless they're just like right in your way, really not something you have to worry about. And you can actually, you only need 6 out of the 13. So despite what Central keeps yelling at you about, you can lose quite a few. Which I'm sure is more than comforting to the civilians that they're just essentially expendable. And that you're perfectly happy with the 50% recovery rate. Actually, that's not true, because probably 2 of those are going to be faceless, so we're actually going to be able to rescue 6 out of 11. So let's get started here. Same thing, we're going to move everybody up 1 until we know what's going on. Yeah, we might try 2. You can usually get away with 2 on these, on the retaliation strikes. So we'll go with 2.
Understood. Moving out.
See what happens. Yeah, there we go. Oh, forgot to save. Always important. Let's do that. Real quick there. Go. There's another couple of humans. I don't want to say it's almost always, but a lot of times when you've got 2 humans together like that, one of them's going to be faceless. Not always, but that does seem to happen more often than not.
Good to go.
Let's get him up here. Yeah, alright. Perfect. We're going to be able to get everybody a 2-move sprint without seeing anybody. That's actually quite good. That is actually quite good. There's really nowhere for you to go, is there? We'll just put you up here. Wow. Alright then. Noah Vandenberg, you were not nearly as lucky.
We're seeing heavy civilian casualties, Commander. We have to stop this.
You'd be surprised how lack of, and same thing, since you're going to bypass this guy, you don't have to rescue him, so you don't have to feel the need to do that. We're going to go, that is not cover over there. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. So let's, but you know what? We know there's one on that side. We know there's one over here. Let's minimize our chance of encounters. So we'll just kind of ignore those guys on that side for the moment.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Nothing, but we'll go on Overwatch. Oh, this is a really crappy location crossing this river like that. Just horribly, horribly exposed. Put him in wrong side of Overwatch. God dang, that's really bad. That is just horrible. Being forced across that river. Alright, we're going to put her down here and put her in Overwatch. We'll use the Ranger to expose him.
On Overwatch.
Yeah, since he's going to be short range anyway. Oh, I really don't want to get close to those, but I'm going to have to risk it just to see what's going on. Okay, so again, we're going to minimize that direction to the north.
Go! You're safe! Go!
Now we'll find out. Yep, there we go. Alright, so one of them was faceless. It wasn't one we thought. This could actually work out because he's going to run at the Ranger and everybody's going to go on Overwatch on him.
I'm guessing this is it. It is a remarkable.
They tend not to. Oh, crud! That guy's going to use up everybody's Overwatch. How convenient! Thank you so much for that.
Nailed him. Advent forces on the ground.
He missed. So everybody's Overwatch is going to get used up, and now the Faceless is going to run and kill my Ranger.
Taken care of.
Yeah, thanks a lot for that, guys. Really appreciate it. Svetlana? Sorry. Kill the civilian. You know what? Go for the... usually they miss. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, only 3. Holy cow, I will take it.
Get me out of here!
Unless you panic like a little bitch. And then you miss. Oh, you dipshit. You dipshit. What a prick. Alright, 79% chance. Let's do it. Alright, I'll take 5. Not a problem. Can't grenade because we'll get the civilian most likely. Because the hail of bullets won't, Yeah.
Enemy destroyed.
She's totally hiding behind the tree.
Use some ammo over here.
Oh, good. He went up, so he's going to be corporal, I believe. We're not going to be able to get her into cover. But we know nobody's there for the moment, so let's go ahead and get her up to where she's going to be able to cover them as they move up to the next turn. So that's most likely a civilian. Okay. Hopefully that didn't kill any civilians. Shite. Oh, good. No, that actually works out really nice with them being Martin. Sorry. With them being close like that, we should be able to get them both with a grenade.
We're losing civilians left and right, Commander. We need to get these people out of here.
Yeah, he complains a lot. It's almost like he cares about him or something. It's very strange. I don't understand it. Okay, this is where Squad Sight's going to come in. He's got a 41% chance, so never mind. We're going to wait on that because we should... They take cover behind? Yes, it's destructible. So we should be able to take that out. Right. Can we get them all? We get them all. Perfect.
Get ready
Boom.
for a surprise!
And that is why grenade launchers and grenadiers are so awesome. Yes. Now they're both flanked. So we should be able to take him down a lot easier. 61% chance now. But he only did 4 damage. Yeah. Damn you. Damn you, damn you, damn you, damn you. Okay, let's get that guy up there. Got shots on both of them. He does. Okay, flanked, flanked. Let's get the sectoid down. He'll be out, so we can reload. Perfect.
Hostiles pacified.
Now we know another set's down in there. Should be able to run this way though without waking up anybody. Gonna let me, yeah, okay. Come on, let me stay in the heavy cover and yet still do the sword. There we go. Okay, that's what we wanted. Or not. Why did I not want to do that? That was strange. Let's try that again. There we go. Don't miss. Oh, shit. How do you miss with the sword? Yeah. Oh, he's totally screwed. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I didn't get us a name of who died. That's weird. Wow, I cannot believe the alien ran away. That's awesome. Right, take the shot.
Target eliminated. What do we got here?
Perfect. Okay, he's not going to have any more shots. We're going to go ahead and run him up to head cover. This is where the that free reload weapon mount can become just, you know, invaluable.
Location confirmed.
Being able to get those extra reloads without using up your time or moves is quite strong. Get everybody up in position.
I got eyes on advent troops.
Okay, there. That should be the last two. And since we know that they are no longer the ones that are dropping the loot, should be able to kind of go crazy here. Okay, what's he got? 48%. He's not going to be able to reach, I don't think. Nah. Sectoid, can you kill the... Nope. Let's see what we can do. Might be able to get on that side. Nope, it's not going to be able to reach it. Let's see what she can do. Can she get both of them? Should be able to get both of them. Oh, just... Wait. Is that in range of both? No, it doesn't appear to be. It's one or the other. We'll do the sectoid just because that's going to take away his cover.
Bombs away!
That might kill a civilian. Yeah, we're lucky. Okay. Why you gotta be missing?
Negative damage.
Yeah, negative damage.
Draining ammo fast.
Damn you. Damn you. Okay, we're gonna run him up to cover and we'll reload. Unless he can see somebody. Oh, he can. Alright, take the shot. Or you could miss. That works too.
Good.
Yeah, no, that is not good. All of you are starting to suck all of a sudden. What is wrong with you? Get him over on this side. And we'll reload. Oh, you know what? He's got his grenade launcher. Let's do that.
Bombs away!
It's not going to be an instant kill, but it's going to weaken it to the point it might even run away. Any luck, he'll waste his time rezzing a dead guy. That would be actually excellent. Perfect. So now the only one we have to worry about is him.
The aliens have found a way to mind control them now.
Yes, you mentioned that the last time, Bob. Oh, is he going to take his... Oh, wow. And then you missed. Ah, ah, ah. Oh. Okay. Let's do this then. We need to get there in one turn in order to get our stuff. So let's try to kill them first with these guys. Okay, he's out. He can't see anybody. Can his grenade reach? Ah, just a hair off. Okay, so what we'll do there, let's run him up.
Moving! Take this!
Does she get a flanking shot on him? I think she can. If she goes right here,
On my
she
way.
should be able to flank. Yep. Goodbye. Unless you miss. In which case, wow.
Not good.
No, no, it's not good. What is it with
Weapons
you and
running ammo
that?
fast.
Christ, what is it with you and that? Okay, so we got two options. Let's go ahead and run him.
Move it out!
Get the item, whatever it is. It's probably not even worth it. Hair trigger and data pad.
Object secure.
Not exactly great. And let's go ahead and just shoot him in the face with a shotgun. Should be able to do
Roger
that.
that.
100% chance to hit.
Enemy down. Menace 1-5.
That should have been everybody.
Status confirmed.
Perfect.
We're not picking up any additional contacts.
Okay,
The
for a
AO is
retaliation
clear.
strike, that
Status
went
confirmed.
rather
Mission
well.
accomplished.
All will take it. Yeah, see? 9 of 13. We did fine. And only one faceless. I'm a little surprised by that. Usually there's two. New records. Oh, that's all good. Now, see, that doesn't make any sense. He got shot at. How could you have most under fire? Not be somebody, because only one person got shot at, so that would be the guy. Okay.
Good work out there, Commander. We're one step closer to taking back our
Alright,
planet.
let's get some promotion. Shredder is not even one you have to think about. Blast padding, yeah, or blast padding, perhaps. No, Shredder all the way. Because you basically, every attack you make, you automatically get to remove their armor as on top of it. And the better your weapons, the mag rifles, or whatever they call them for these versions, and then the plasma versions, they remove even more armor, so it's just brutal. And then, of course, I don't click it because, you know, I'm an idiot. There we go. Okay. And promote Mr. Daniels. We will go with... what's the one we want? Phantom. That seems like it'd be a really cool thing. But the problem is, and since he remains concealed a lot of times, he doesn't count as being seen, so it doesn't trigger his Overwatch. And that can be quite frustrating when you're actually counting on that to get the kill for the ambush, and then they don't because he stays concealed. And you're like, you prick. So we're going to go Blade Master instead. Not that it really matters, because ideally we won't be having him along too often. Because again, we're going to be trying to go for Grenadiers. Hair Trigger, okay. Data Pad, that'll be some intel for later. That's good. Excellent. Okay. Yep, Data Pad and the Faceless. How they do that, I'm not sure how the conservation of mass works, but okay.
Another impressive effort, Commander.
Yes.
My expectations were high, and yet you have exceeded them.
Yeah, we're low on supplies. No. That should clear up a little bit once we get that. That's going to be 20 days, though, but we'll get another engineer here and there in a second once we get the proving ground built. Although I think you have to keep an engineer in there, don't you? If I remember right. Ah, shit.
The council happy anymore, even with the spokesman lurking in the shadows.
Okay. Only 3 wounded, 1 unavailable. Why is 1 unavailable? Oh, because he's... Of course. Duh. Alright, we'll go ahead and advance some work here since we got through that mission so
Commander,
quick.
You should establish contact with the local resistance network as soon as possible.
Yeah, that's
the
what we're working on.
Are undoubtedly moving forward with their plans.
Yeah, let's make
Course
contact.
for Eastern United States.
Here we go. Let's go to View Soldier so we can do that. Yep. Very well done, Mr. Ruiz. Appreciate it. Welcome to being a Grenadier. Let's go ahead and start the next person upgrading. Wait a minute. What did he... Grenadier. Where's Ruiz? Squatty. Oh, okay. Let's get the next one started. Rania. Perfect.
Incoming message for you, Commander. Patching it through to your quarters now.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander.
Thank you.
I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
Commander, we have intel suggesting the aliens are working on developments that threaten our ability to stop the Avatar project. We can conduct guerrilla operations to disrupt one of these efforts, but we'll have to choose carefully. We don't have the resources to intercede everywhere.
Yeah. The UFO one sounds like it's bad, but it really isn't. And it only finds you, like, I think 1 time maybe. At least it did in the past. And the actual attack is pretty easy. You can just put everybody in Overwatch and kill them as they come through. And that's actually a great way to grind out experience with your guys, because you can just wipe so many of the aliens out and their reinforcements and whatnot. Once you've killed the thing that's keeping you there. And then this one, though, that could be a real pain in the butt, because the last thing we want is damn Faceless on every single mission that we tank for the entire month, and having them pop out with the civilian population when we don't expect it. That could be real bad. Yeah, so we'll have to figure that out here soon. And we've got 5 weeks before the retaliation strike.
Commander, the Resistance has a hidden cache of resources.
140 supplies. We're going to need that, but we need to. Let's finish making.
We'll have to fly over and scan the area if we want to recover this stuff for ourselves.
No, you know what? We're going to be finishing the proving ground here soon, aren't we? Yep, in 2 days. We're going to need those supplies. So we can make stuff. So you know what? We're going to go
Commander will
grab this.
need to completely scan
Oh
this region
yeah, it'll
before
stop.
we can establish contact with the local resistance.
Yeah.
I'd advise we stick around and finish the job, but the choice is yours.
Yeah,
the proving grounds are ready, Commander. We can build the Skulljack whenever you give the word.
Yeah. I thought there was a voiceover for that. Guess not.
Commander. It seemed like a good idea to isolate some of our more experimental concepts.
Yeah, increase project speed.
Development.
Depends on whether or not we're going to skulljack. Yeah, we don't have enough supplies for it. So, you know what we'll do, since we don't have enough supplies and we know it, we're going to go ahead and stick her on the power relay just to help that out. Actually, you know what? No, we're not. What we're going to do, well, we're going to click on the wrong button is what we're going to do. We're going to stick her down under clearing out the alien machinery. Help out with that. Cut that in
we
half.
have people still waiting for an assignment.
There
we can have them working on construction, excavation, or staffing a facility.
I am sure you will find the results
okay,
to be as
assign
intriguing
research.
Commander.
Radio relays. Okay. Magnetic weapons, sectoid, faceless, advent datapad. Oh, I don't remember what you get from the faceless or the sectoid. That is going to bug me. Don't really want hybrid materials. Oh, magnetic weapons. I wish we had another scientist to get that going. I really want that. 3 days, 3 days, 3 days. I think that's Mind Shield, maybe, which could be helpful. Oh, that's going to bug me. We've got 103 intel, because we're about to be getting the black market here soon, too, as well. So we're gonna, you know what, we're gonna need intel to be making contact. So let's go ahead and unlock the
I had
intel for the
assumed you'd
moment.
make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Commander, we can now
There we go, let's make contact. Just walk out, we nod, he nods. Okay, contact made. That's all it took.
New objective added.
Apparently, it's quite easy to make sure that you're connected there.
Commander, we've established contact with the local resistance, and we can move on the Advent Black site on your order.
Yep.
We should make
Now
sure
let's
our
go
troops
pick
are
up.
fully equipped and ready for a tough mission. I'm guessing security will be tight at the facility. We're ready to move when you are, Commander.
We'll do that,
Updated
and
our
that
objectives
should.
based on the latest information.
Yeah. Perfect. Carry on. Let's go ahead and get back and train up the next one. This is excellent. We've got now 2 grenadiers that are ready to step in. That's excellent. Rookie Andy Graham. I like the guy already. Okay. There we go. Let's go ahead and grab the supplies, and then I think we'll call it a part at that. It'll be a quick one this weekend. 2 days. Or we've got an incoming resistance communication. Is this when he talks about Avatar?
Hello, Commander. It would seem your recent activities have gotten
here
Advent's
we go.
attention. Our unwelcome guests are on the move. Advent has been diverting considerable resources and personnel to covert facilities across the globe. The exact details of these operations are highly classified. However, they do have one thing in common. A single word that appears in all their files. Avatar.
Avatar.
I believe the black site we had previously uncovered to be but a part of this Avatar project. Based on what we have uncovered so far, its true scope is far greater. This project is being directed from the very top of Advent, from a source I am still unable to determine.
I'm guessing it's
All
very tough.
attempts to uncover its identity have met with failure. It is time to take a more direct approach. Though we may not know the exact nature of this Avatar project, we can still disrupt it. We must root out these hidden facilities with the help of local resistance cells. Disrupt.
See, and I don't know why they got those pictures so pixelated, but anyway.
Uncover the truth. Locate the source of this Avatar project.
It's like they took those smaller ones there and just made them bigger without trying to make the nicer
Were the
pictures.
enemy to succeed in their efforts, I am certain it would mean the end for us all. I am confident you will take whatever measures necessary to eliminate this threat, Commander.
And that begins the Avatar countdown, which is located somewhere in the Atlantic.
Here. If they finish what they've started,
Pacific.
It sounds like it'll be the end for all of us.
Geography, how's that work? Three bars, and we should knock out one when we take out the black site with any luck. Yeah, that'll do it. We'll go to the end of the month. We should be able to get our supply drop before it gives us a crud. Review targets.
Commander, with the number of
this is going to be
established,
Eastern U.S. and that's the scientist.
Unfortunately, we only have the resources to
engineer.
Respond to one of them. The decision is yours.
That's tough. All right, we're going to ignore it for the moment. We're going to go ahead and call it a part here. We'll pick up with the decision on part 5. So, again, this was XCOM 2. I hope you guys have a good night.